Hey everyone, it's Jake Mace with PhoenixLongevityArts.com. I wanted to give you guys a Sabbath Sunday video today that was a little personal. I'm so sore today. I'm so sore. I've kicked so much this last week, especially on Friday. And on Saturday, I had to teach all my classes and I was just dying because my hamstrings and the back of my knees and everything, I had thrown so many kicks on Friday so hard. I was just like, every step I was taking, I felt like I was like walking like gingerly on eggshells. And so today, I rested after my classes Saturday morning, all Saturday. Didn't do my own workout. And to this morning, Sunday, I just did gardening and yard work. No full-on workout or kicks. But now I'm ready. It's Sunday afternoon. I've hydrated myself. I've eaten really well. I got some sleep last night finally. And I'm gonna do a little bit of a flexibility workout today for the splits. Because when I have a day where I'm super sore in the legs, I know my body is gonna be like tightening up and trying to counterbalance all that kicking I did. So I wanna make sure to stretch my body out so I can still be limber and flexible for all next week, for my own training and for YouTube for you guys, and also for my classes here in Tempe, Arizona. So why don't you guys hop up and do this light flexibility routine with me, and let's get flexible together, all right? It involves some straight kicks, some groundwork, and a whole bunch of other stuff, and just jump in and do what I do. We're gonna go for straight kicks first, just about 5 or 10. I'm not worried about technique. I'm not trying to kill somebody in this workout. I'm not trying to knock Kung Lee out, even though I think he's got awesome kicks. Normally when I kick for martial arts or for Kung Fu or for power, I wanna throw each kick like I'm gonna kill somebody. But this is my Sabbath Sunday, it's my day off. I'm kicking for life and for health and for well-being. Other leg, I'm not even gonna really count. I'm just gonna kind of do as many kicks as feels comfortable. But I always do straight kicks first, because what it does is it gives me an active way to stretch out my hamstrings, my butt, and my legs. It tones my stomach, and it also gives me that little bit of cardio that's gonna put some oxygen and red blood cells into all my muscles and get me fully oxygenated, which will give me a better bang for my buck on the stretching that's gonna come up soon. So those are outside smashes. Other leg, outside crescent kicks. And it's also cool that it's literally 111 degrees right now at 5 p.m. here in Phoenix. I'm actually in Scottsdale right now at one of my favorite hidden parks. I'm not gonna tell you where I am because it's my secret park and nobody knows about it. And there's never anybody here. And it's where all the Kung Fu happens. Once I get a couple kicks in, stretching downward, and as you guys can see, I'm gonna try to first get my fingertips down, 5 seconds there, deep breath. Then my palms down, 5 seconds there, deep breath. Then grabbing behind my calves and pull my head to my knees. 5 seconds there, deep breath. Then come on up. Then I'm gonna get to where my legs are in a half split, and my arms are back, and I'm gonna try to reach as far back as I can get. Notice I'm gonna breathe deep the whole workout today. This is also getting some blood flow to my face, giving me a Kung Fu facial, as opposed to going to get a facial at a cosmetics place. I get to have nice, good oxygenated skin and eyes and ears, mouth, all that stuff. Then I'm gonna grab my left leg while I'm in this half split and pull my head toward my knee. Get it all the way down there. You guys have been asking for a split workout for a long time, so here it is. 10 seconds or so. Other way. Get it down there, head to the knee. In the comments below, let me know which leg you think is more flexible, left or right. All right, then I'm gonna go from there into like a kind of like a warrior one position, like a warrior one or sun salute from yoga. I'm gonna just stretch my hips downward, and I'm gonna get my arms up really high and just kind of try to create this long, lean body position where I'm long and reaching my arms up. I'm dropping my hips down into the ground. Breathing deep, and I'm getting as much stretch in those muscles, tendons, joints as I can. Then I'm gonna switch to the other side. So good leg extension, create those long lines, drop the hips down and get the arms up. Sink a little lower, 5 more seconds. And come on up. Then I'm gonna switch back this way, and I'm gonna take my, whatever leg is forward, the opposite elbow outside that knee, and make like a prayer position here. Drop my hips down really low, but then look up at the sky. Oh, I can see the heavens. And then get my elbow up. So I'm getting as much twist as I can and looking up high. 10 seconds, deep breath. And back, switch the other direction. Same thing, get my opposite elbow outside the leg, prayer position, looking up high. I'm getting this stretch in my hips down low, focusing on like my tailbone, or more so like my crotch, just getting right down into the ground as my elbow points up, and twisting as high as I can with my shoulders dropped and my breath deep. Good. Then I'm gonna go right back into some blade kicks. So the kicks for my side kicks, which works the inside of my hips. I'm getting those inside area nice and flexible, stretching up. And the other leg. Good, then I'm gonna do a forward bow stretch. Both my hands in front, so no hands, just legs. I'm trying to lengthen and straighten this back leg and get this front leg down nice and deep, and notice how my knee is kind of in line with my toes. And just my head and back straight, erect up toward the sky. And then no hands, other side, nice and low. And then no hands, coming up, going on both heels, sitting back down to the ground into reverse bow, and take my elbow on the inside of my leg and push my knee out as far as I can. And this leg is straight, my knee is out, my back is as straight as possible. And then once you've got that position, sit on the ground and then come back up again. Sit on the ground, come up again. And then no hands, come up, and the other side down. So you see how I'm pressing that knee out, and then sit on the ground. Come on back up. Sit on the ground. Come on back up. It's a tough move right there. Then I want you guys to come up again, and we're in like a nice horse stance. So drop the horse stance down low and sink it and get to where your hips are being worked because the thighs are flat. Put the hands here, press your knees out, and really work those hips out. Then I want you guys to go from here, and just like one of our 8 brocades, if you guys are interested in these kind of postures, go to our 8 brocades of Qigong video. And twisting, see how I'm twisting my shoulder, my lower back, and my hips. Looking up at the ceiling, at the sky. Other direction, turn hip, shoulder, and lower back, looking up at the sky. And then return back up again. Breathe in, breathe out. And then I feel kind of warmed up, right? So I might do that same set again for a second set with less reps. So like straight kick for just about 3. See how my leg gets up toward my head? I'll try to put one of these kicks in slow motion right now for you guys so you can see how high it gets. Other leg. Coming right at you. Oh, I just kicked grass on Pam. Sorry, Pam. Outside kicks. 2, 3. Switch it. 1, 2, 3. Lead kicks. 1, 2, 3. Other side. 1, 2, 3. What else did we have here? We had the Warrior 1 style sun salute stretch. Sinking down. Oh, I see some chemtrails. You guys believe in chemtrails? From there, opposite elbow, looking up toward those trails, toward the sky. You can see the moon, even in the daytime. And then switch, other direction. Get the arms up. That long, lean muscle position. Turn to the side, stretch it up toward the sky. From there, we got the half split, stretching the arms back as far as you can. You guys still with me back there? It's okay if you can't do some of this stuff. Just do the best you can, right? Even if you guys are falling, failing, the act of falling and failing is success and still will lead to improvement. The act of not doing will lead to nothing. It's better to do and fail than to not do at all. From here, legs together. And again, get the head down toward the shins, toward the knees. 10 seconds, deep breath. And then up. And then I want you guys to kind of drop into like a half split down this way, where this leg is back. Maybe I should turn. Where this leg is back and this leg is forward. See how I'm kind of like, this is like a half-assed split in the disco club from the 70s, right? So when you got this position here, I want you to take both arms and lay them flat on the ground in front of you, and your butt is on the ground. Normally this kind of stuff, I don't really feel it too much, and today I'm really feeling it. It's taking everything I have. I'm trying to look as cool and calm on the outside as I can, but on the inside I'm just screaming. I can really feel it today. Then from here, I want you guys to scoot the arms forward and try to lay your torso on the ground. Oh, this is tough. 3 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and then let's reverse it. Arms back like we're sunbathing, and just kind of stretch the shoulders and torso up toward the sky. Nice. I'm gonna take this leg out. I'm gonna cross it on top and turn into the leg this way, and see if I can grab the bottom leg like that, and sitting tall and looking with my neck as far as I can. Notice how I'm not doing each stretch for more than like 10 seconds apiece. You guys don't have to stretch for minutes and minutes and minutes. I kind of like to go off and on, 15 seconds on, then the next stretch, but I do 3 or 4 or 5 sets of this routine. Then I'll put both legs straight, grab around the feet, and pull my head as low as I can, and I'm gonna try to bury it into my knees for like 5-10 seconds. Good. And the other leg goes back. I'm gonna switch it up. Sitting in between, and we're gonna put that forearm position in place here. It's good thing I got these sunglasses on today because I got a lot of sweat in my eyes right now. But that's cool. I just like to do this routine with my eyes closed, like an internal kind of meditation session almost, a stretching meditation. Try to lay on the ground, get the chest all the way down. Breathe. Don't you guys wish you guys had 110 degree heat right now where you are? What is 110 in centigrade? It's like 47, almost 50. I think 50 is 122 or something. Come on up. Then get that reverse position, stretch the shoulders and torso up, and get up there as high as you can. And then get that leg back to the front, cross it on top, grab the bottom leg, and turn as far as you can, twisting and looking behind you. This is an excellent routine to do every Sabbath Sunday or every Sunday because it's going to basically set me up for success as far as fitness goes the rest of the week. Everyone's going to be like, Jake, why do you kick so high, or how are you so flexible? And it's because I did my stretching Sunday. Maybe it should be stretching Sunday. Maybe we'll change that in the future. And then again, 5 more seconds, head down to the knees. Good, now let's get to our split. So I'm feeling pretty good now. I never do a split from the beginning. I'm feeling pretty good here about being warmed up now. So I'm not the best at splits, but I try my best. So get the feet flat. We call this a hung bitui, which is the horizontal split. The other way is called a qian bitui, frontal split. So we're gonna go down, and I like to see how low I can go without using my hands first, just like a hold. So I'm really struggling to keep my legs straight and hold here. Then I'll put the palms down, keep my back flat, and I'll try to relax the legs. And even though I'm not as young as I used to be, see how far down I can go. You guys can really get a side view and see if I'm actually straight. See if I'm not cheating. I'm trying to kind of flex my quad to keep my knee straight. I like my toes being forward like that. You can also put the toes up and try to get them really high, but I like them forward. It just feels like I'm working the lines better. And then once I feel like I'm down pretty low, I'll try to just sit on the ground and then bring the toes up into a straight position just like that. And then from here, I'm gonna go toward the right side, grab over top of the foot, and pull my elbow down to the shin and let my torso here that's facing up, let it just elongate and stretch and get as long as I can get it. And the oblique muscles here toward the leg are tightening up and contracting, pulling me toward the ground. So I'm not facing my leg, my chest is toward you guys. Then I'll come up and switch it. So again, in the comments below, which leg do you think is more flexible for me? Left or right? What do you think? Which leg do you think can kick harder? You guys watch our kicking videos. I got one leg that kicks harder, and I got one leg that's more flexible. And then from there, I'll try to keep that width. I'm really starting to feel it, almost like to where it's unbearable, like it's a torture kind of thing, but I'm trying to mentally stay calm, like Wayne's World, just be nice and zen and in my own element and pretend like I'm relaxed. And then I'll fake it till I make it. And then finally, put my forearms down in front and keep the split going. I used to go to Vegas all the time for Kung Fu training and see billboards of Gilda Radner, the comedian, and all her billboards, this was her billboard. She was like this, like looking forward, and that was the billboard. It's like, wow, she's pretty flexible. Then reach the hands out and try to get the torso all the way to the ground, all the way down there. And let's go for 12 seconds. slowly walk it back. And then the hardest part about stretching deep like that is stopping. So like getting it back is like, oh man, yes. Then get the knees together and try to balance in the middle right here. Nice balance. And then from here, see if we can line those muscles and hips and joints back up again with like a V-sit and hold the legs out and reach the arms toward the toes and just hold the fingers 1 inch away from the toes. Even like touching without hooking on. From there, grab behind the calves and bring the legs over the top. And see if we can get the head all the way to the knees. Reach those legs back. And look at how I'm not pointing my toes. I'm pulling my toes back and pushing my heels out and locking out my knees and really lining up those muscles, tendons, and joints. And then back over the top again. And last but not least, here's where you guys know if you have good hamstrings. Sit tall. Stage 1, touch the toes. That's what I tell people, especially my students. You got kind of 3 or 4 different stages of this stretch. 1 is touch the toes. Stage 2 is put the base of the palm in the crease of the toes, so that the fingers go halfway down the foot. Stage 3 is to keep that and lift your heels off the ground. Like, I don't think I'm off the grass, but I'm off the ground. So if only they had mowed this grass tighter, I could be off the grass. But I am about 2 inches off the ground. And then keep the heels off the ground and drop the elbows down to the shins and hold that for 10. It's really tough. And then let them relax. Come on up. Get the arms behind you, bend the knees up. Kind of suck your insides up inside your body and tighten your stomach and open up the chest. Just allow your legs to relax for 5 or 10 seconds with 3 deep breaths. Good, and then I'm relaxed, so the last 2 things I do is that Qian Bi Tui with the front split. I try to find some nice fluffy grass. And I get that one knee on the ground again like before, but instead of doing that nice like sun salute or warrior pose, I'm gonna take my front leg and let it slide out forward and try to slide my center line right down onto the ground and keep my rear leg as straight as I can get it, my back as straight as I can get it, and then salute up and try to hold those legs straight. Pam, it burns. And then come up and switch to the other side. First, get a little stretch going, a little breath going, and then slide that leg forward. Get that rear leg on the ground, keep it straight as you can do. Get this leg down, and then get your body on the ground. Get the bodies hit the floor, let the body hit the floor. Get the arms up, hold it. And then up, nice and slow. This video should be called Split Torture. It's pretty torturous. Okay, last but not least, grab onto the foot right here. Do it, copy me. My left foot is up and my hands on the inside. Then hold that balance and lift this leg into the air as high as you can get it and straighten everything and try to keep everything as balanced and upright and elongated and straight as possible. 10 seconds, hold it. Do the best you can. I don't care if you're trembling and shaking like crazy and your leg's bent. Just do the best you can, hold it there. And then come down slow. and the other leg. Grab the inside, center and focus yourself. Feel like you're going to be cracking the earth beneath you. I'm like becoming so dense and heavy that I'm just making a pit where my bottom foot hits the ground. And lift that top leg up. Try to ascend toward a higher state of being. Three more seconds, hold it. And come on down slowly. Guys, this is how I have fun. This is how I kill time on a Sunday, how I relax. I need to have that 1 hour every Sunday, my own time. Might be meditation, might be a stretching meditation like today. I hope you guys enjoy videos like this, especially with the splits. I don't just crank out the splits. You know, I'm 32 years old. I'm not 22 years old. When I was 22, I felt like I could pretty much just start right in the morning. Like first thing in the morning, I would get up out of bed, and I can hit the splits. Like the movie Wheels on Meals with Jackie Chan and Yuen Biao at the beginning. They just get out of bed, start fighting each other. But nowadays I get out of the bed and I need a little bit of a warm-up, like a little 5-10 minute warm-up, and probably in 10 years from now I'll even deeper warm-up. So you can see how I do 10 or 15 minutes, then some splits, then some different kind of splits, then some more stretches, and now I'm gonna go right now into set 2, and hope you guys do also. If you guys like this video, click the like button for me. Give me a comment, show me some love, share it. Share this with your network on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit. Put it in your favorites folder here on YouTube, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for Meditation Monday.